Hello there everyone, my name is Gord and this is Expeditions Conquistador. It's a long overdue series that I've been wanting to start. I meant to start it well over a month ago and then I got horribly sick. So without any further ado, let's get this show on the road. This is a semi-turn-based strategy game with a splash of role-playing in on top of it. So it was graciously gifted to me by Lieutenant Commander Data, as he goes by on Twitter, and I very much appreciate it. I've been meaning to try this for more than just a little while. So anyways, better late than never. We are going to be randomly playing Gabrielle Armada. Sure, why not? Let's see. So, character creation, choose what kind of conquistador we want to be. Our choices influence the opportunities and challenges throughout the game. None of the decisions should make the game impossible, which is good. So this is letting me set up my own character. So I'm going to go with a splash of tactics, a bit of diplomacy, and a bit of leadership here. I have previewed these. So we got tactics lets me improve the starting situation at the beginning of battles. Diplomacy makes negotiations and cultural exchanges go a bit better. Healing reduces medicine costs. Survival improves hunting results. Scouting increases daily movement. And leadership keeps morale high. So let's see. Let's put the last one into... one more point in tactics. Can't hurt. Okay. Now we have a crew of people who are followers. They're sort of our team, our partners. And they're all based off of... They seem to be based off of a lot of actual people, as near as I can tell. Although I've not actually looked it up, but certainly they seem to be pretty interesting characters. We got various different characteristics: peaceful, altruistic, narcissistic, cautious, adventurous, racist. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there we are. Nice. So racist may lose morale if I recruit followers of another ethnicity, but may gain morale if I display racism. Gains morale if I avoid dangerous situations, loses morale if I take unnecessary risks. Gain morale every time we make a significant discovery, or lose morale if you shy away from adventure. Okay, so these people are proud. Morale every time we win a battle, loses morale if I'm defeated. Gain morale when we engage an enemy in combat, lose morale if I pass up an opportunity to fight. So a lot of these are very counteractive. Narcissistic, gain morale if chosen for a task or promoted to a higher rank. Lose morale if passed over for a promotion. Interesting. Give up a resource for a good cause makes them happy. Lose morale if I behave greedily. And conversely, there will be probably a greedy characteristic here. Yep, there we are. There's a greedy one. Open-minded, which is the opposite of racist. Aggressive is the opposite of peaceful. Interesting. So we've got doctors who improve healing. Hunters provide survival. Scholars provide some improvements to diplomacy. Scouts make us improve our scouting. And soldiers are tough melee fighters. Okay. Well, let's see. What kind of game are we going to play here? My character is both high in tactics and high in diplomacy. So that gives us a nice balance of things, but I think I want to avoid racists because I have a feeling I can recruit some interesting people into my crew here. So let's get somebody open-minded. An open-minded doctor is not a bad thing. And let's see, hunters. So they're going to be hunting for food for us. proud. Oh, pious. That's a different one. Gain morale if I act in accordance with their faith. Okay. Let's see. Who do we have here? We have peaceful, altruistic, and proud. A racist, narcissistic, adventurer. Maybe not. The racist adventurer. Well, maybe courageous. Gain morale if we stand ground against a superior force. A peaceful, racist, narcissist. A racist, yeah, well, these hunters are not terribly excitable people, are they? Cautious, proud, pious. Proud? What's proud do? Oh, yeah. Battle related. So our doctor is altruistic. I don't really want to... This is going to be hard. Well, let's get a peaceful hunter. And let's see. Our scholars. Courageous, adventurous scholar. And a aggressive, greedy, open-minded, greedy, proud. Well, I guess we'll see. Excuse me. Man, this cold has just been wiping me flat here. Okay. No, we don't want somebody cautious. Let's see. Aggressive, open-minded, pious, open-minded, cautious. Sure. Aggressive, greedy. Let's see. Peaceful. Nah, we don't need anybody cautious in here. An aggressive, greedy person will fill out with some soldiers. An open-minded, greedy, cautious. Let's see. Aggressive, altruistic, courageous, sure. Open-minded, narcissist, sure, why not? At least he's brave. Let's see, two more. Let's get a... come on, we need some more adventurers. A altruistic and proud, and a greedy adventurer. Sure, why not? Alright, this is me. These are my people. We have a lot of tactics. A little bit of extra diplomacy. Not doing badly. Not bad at all. So 1518, a year before Hernan Cortés would be the elected captain of the third expedition to the South American mainland, where he would have overthrown the Aztec Empire. But that's not going to happen because we're going to beat him to the punch. Eldest child of a Spanish nobleman, hold the title of Hidalgo. Father's backing. I'm basically become the leader of a small armed force. And we are sailing 5 weeks to the New World. So let's get this show on the road.
1518. That year, the Maria Teresa left Spain and set sails for Santo Domingo. Each of us had our reasons for going, but on the sea, they did not matter. The fraternity was our family, and we followed our Capitan. In the worst moments, we learned who we could trust with our lives. The troubles only strengthened our resolve. When we finally glimpsed the shores of Hispaniola on the horizon, relief and excitement washed over us, our hearts filled with the promise of adventure. Our welcome was far from warm, however. The Gobernador disbanded our group and stripped our Capitan of command. If we were to continue, the Capitan would need to win his favor. It was only the first of many challenges.
Alrighty. So, now we're actually going to get into the game here. I've basically played about 2 minutes just to sort of get a feel for the interface, and other than that, I have no idea what needs to happen here. So, we have here, let's just, since for your guys' benefit, we'll just run through the tutorials. I've only run through the first one, but I would much rather have everybody on the same page here. So, we have in the top left corner the menu buttons, main menu, follower management, goals, and inventory. Top right, we've got our compass, which opens the map. And in the lower right, we have the make camp option, which we can't use inside of a city. Cursor tells me where I can and cannot go. The interactive objects in the world are highlighted in yellow when we hover over them. Hold down the highlight button, Alt by default, to see which objects on the screen are interactive. And here we go. So it's a double click to move forward. So this is my character, apparently. A guy on a horse with a banner. Alright. We're accosted by a group of soldiers led by a tall, heavy-set man with graying hair dressed in a captain's army uniform. Halt! By the order of Governor Bernardo de Mendezo, I am confiscating your vessel and all her crew and cargo. We might as well be polite. With what justification, if you please? It typically does not please the governor to give justification for his decisions, but he has instructed me to instruct you to go to the palace and speak to his grace forthwith. Perhaps you can pry an explanation out of him. Alright. Following orders. The usual. Captain nods and shrugs at the same time. This is very reasonable of you, mi senor. Alright. My name is Juan Noriega, by the way. Pleased to meet you. My name is Gabriel Armada. Okay. So my apologies to anybody who is Spanish and can actually pronounce these names without mangling them. I'll do my best, but I can promise you that I am going to make absolute hash out of some of these names. So here is our little town. There's some stuff obviously planned around here that we're going to look into in the near future. Let's go find out what this governor wants with us. Alright. Entering Alcazar de Colon, you are led to the office of the governor. The governor does not seem particularly pleased to see you. Ah, Senor Armada, I am glad you could come here so quickly. Let's see. So these are all just choices of the tone that I want to take. Let's see. I would like to demand that my ship and crew be released at once. Demandezo Namazadino raises his voice slightly and leans forward to emphasize the severity in his words. Your demands carry no weight on Hispaniola. I know your father by reputation, a powerful man back in Spain, but now you answer to me. I will not let a spoiled nobleman's son pay his way to the New World with his father's money. I have better uses for your men and supplies than to waste them chasing after foolish dreams of fortune and glory. Okay, and what use do you have in mind then? The fact of the matter is that your troops are needed here. We have been having some problems with the natives recently, and our suspicion is that various groups of them are preparing for insurrection. You would do well to serve your king and his representative in this matter. What will you have me do? Go down to the fortress and find the quartermaster, Umberto Il Rosso. He will insist to test you, and I see no reason not to indulge him. When he is done with you, return to me and we will discuss how to proceed from here. Okay. Let's see, where is this guy? These lovely little fleur-de-lis is telling me where I need to go right now. Hey. Hey, hey. Let's just... There we are. Excellent. Yeah, finding the fortress isn't difficult, and... Yeah, we have time to take in our city on the way there. Well, maybe I should... Well, let's just find the guy. Let's get this show on the road. You find Il Rosso smoking a pipe in the shade, evidently enjoying the warm climate while he watches some soldiers train in the courtyard. He addresses you with a very friendly voice. So you're the new arrival. I saw your ship come in. I dare say it's quite impressive. You must know the right people back in the old world. You notice that his accent is distinctly Italian, from somewhere around Firenze, if your ears do not deceive you. For those who want to know, that is Florence in English. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Signor Rosso. The portly man raises his eyebrows and lets out a single bellowing laugh. Did Manzanito genuinely call me that? I never thought the old Stronzo would drop the formalities. My name is Umberto di Rossi. It's Italian, but nobody calls me that except the governor, and I suppose he finally started using my nickname as well. No matter. What does Il Rosso mean? It means the red, but if it's all the same to you, I'd rather not go into how I came to acquire that name. And may I call you Captain? My name is Gabriel Armada. Il Rosso's face is split by a wide grin, and he extends his hand to shake yours firmly. Very good. It is also a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Armada. So, the governor sent me here to take command of my people. He crosses his arms and smirks. If you will excuse my facetiousness, they are not currently your people, Captain. However, I will be happy to release them into your command once you have shown me that you understand what it takes to command Spanish men and women in battle. Anything less would be irresponsible of me. Alright, if there's no other way, we can use the practice. He spreads his arms and loudly claps his hands together in a sweeping motion. That's the sort of attitude I was hoping to encounter here. The most of your people seem to be done unloading the equipment from your fine ship. Why don't we go ahead and divide them into two sides? I will lead one group, and you will assume command of the other. Let's see if you know what you are doing. Alright, so who... Let's see. Okay, let's see. Who do we have here? We've got Hunter. Let's get one scout. Let's get a soldier. We'll leave the scholars out. We want the soldiers. Oh, we need 3 guys. So maybe not a scout. He's carrying basic inexperienced troops, equipment. Alright, well let's get a scout and 2 soldiers for this one. Alright, so it's not going to tell me which guys are the really grumpy ones, which is too bad, but you know what? That's okay. Oh, equipment. Okay. So let's see. There we go. So this is telling me their skills and what they are carrying. Looks like nothing particularly unexpected right now, and we don't have any excess equipment right at this instant, so let's go to battle. Okay, and let's find out exactly what combat in this game involves. You have triggered a battle. Your people are highlighted with blue, the enemies highlighted with red. Click on one of your troops or their portrait. Okay, let's see. Alright, so it's a hex grid-based battle system. Let's see, we've got soldier, and a hunter who's also an archer. We have cover, which is cool. Let's see, who are we fighting? We're fighting a hunter, a doctor, and a soldier. Okay, well that's not so bad. Okay, the grid shows you how far you can move. Stay inside of the green area if you also want to attack this turn. Convert your actions into moves by walking into the dark green area. Okay, so that's very much like, yeah, I've played games like that before. You can switch a unit between melee and ranged. Soldiers are best in melee. Hunters are best at range, and scouts... Oh! Scouts can't shoot. Well. That's kind of unfortunate, isn't it? That would have been handy to know before this fight. Okay. Let's see. Well, that means we need to push our guys forward a little. What we've got, so we're fighting a hunter, a doctor, and a soldier. So the soldier is going to be the biggest hazard, and he can probably get as far as I can go here. So let's see. We want to spread out a little. Okay, we cannot get around this. Can we? Hold on. We can't we? Yes, we can. We can rotate. Yes, we can get around that. Okay. So we're going to send this guy, we're going to send him punch it over to here and see what happens. Okay. Alright, your movement is done. Alright. Ranged attacks depend on line of sight and distance. The farther you are from your target, the less likely you are to hit. Some objects provide partial cover, reducing the chance to hit your target. Some objects provide full cover, preventing you from attacking targets behind them. Alright, so maybe you can shoot. Let's see. Alright, so that's ranged mode. Let's see. Do you have any attacks? Spot traps. Delay a unit's action. If any enemy unit moves within 6 spaces, your unit will shoot. Okay, that's useful. Spot traps and tactical movement. Okay, well, why don't we move him forward about there and get him in interruption mode. And you, we are going to let him act them. We're actually going to take cover. The character ring indicates what you can do this turn. Blue ring indicates you can still move. Red ring indicates that you can perform an action. Gray rings means that the character has spent its turn. When you're finished, click the hourglass to end your turn. If you know that you're going to use, click the white flag to retreat. Alright, and we're going to have you. That's an attack action. Let's see. Well, let's just have you stay right there. I don't see a ranged attack. Let's see. Okay. Alright, pull arm. Change weapon. Pull arm. Short range weapon. Alright, there we go. So let's get a shot in at our soldier there. Alright, and we missed. But that's okay. Alright, let's end our turn right now. And he's going to try and shoot. Okay. Ooh, okay. He misses. But that's okay. Oh, ouch. Alright. If you place 2 units directly on opposite sides of an enemy, both units can make a flanking strike on that enemy. Deals substantially more damage than a normal attack. If you try to move past an enemy, they will get a free attack called an attack of opportunity. Use tactical move to avoid that at the cost of spending your action. Basically a D&D 5-foot step. Okay, good to know. Making a ranged attack at melee range will also provoke an attack of opportunity. Each unit can make only 1 free attack every turn. Okay, that's not unusual. Moving out of melee range also provokes an attack of opportunity. Exploit this to trap the enemy's ranged units, which is exactly what we're about to do now. Let's see. We're going to get in right into melee with this guy. And can't you attack? Oh no, I went too far, didn't I? Alright, I guess. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. So he can't attack. I moved too far. You can shoot. Okay, that guy's got cover. Fire away. And we miss. Okay, you can move forward and stay under a bit of cover here. There we go. Right onto the opposite side of the barrel, like so. And can you hit him? Yes, we can. No line of fire there, but we do have line of sight to that guy. Oh, but we used up all our actions, so never mind that. Ah, excellent. Except for the part where he's actually in a bit of pain. Oh, dear. Okay, each of your characters has a set of abilities, 3 major actions: attack action, full turn action, free action. Used instead of your attack spends an entire turn, free to use. Okay. If any of your people are injured, select your doctor and click on the restore ability, then heal the injured person to restore some endurance. Of course, we don't have any doctors, so let's see. Alright, let's get a couple of good hits in on this guy. Alright, apparently we only get the one action this turn. And that's all we're going to be able to do. He's in serious trouble. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do here. You are my soldier. And that's also a soldier. But we're going to... Alright, we're going to go around and we are going to punch this guy in the face. Oops. And of course we used the wrong weapon. Well, I suppose that could have been worse. Alright, let's get over here where we can take some shots at these guys over here. Okay, apparently we can't hit any of them, but we can hit that guy. Point blank shot. Nuts. That is not good. Oh yeah, he is doomed. Absolutely doomed. Okay, that's not good at all. Okay, that's a hunter. That's a doctor. We need to take out the doctor. Okay, let's get around here and try to get a shot off on this guy. Alright, we almost got him. Alright, let's switch to something a little more useful. Polearm. Alright, let's try this on. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, and turn. Okay. Characters become incapacitated. Injury may carry over to the world map. May you lose some equipment. Doctor of high enough rank can revive the fallen follower. Okay. Oh, bugger. Can we do that again? No, we can't. All right, let's make a run for it. We don't want to be caught in melee. Okay, I really screwed up this fight. And there's the healing. Okay, well, this is going to be really unfortunate. I think I'm going to want a second round of this. Okay. Oh, you're going to do that, are you? And apparently that cover is just that good. And that's the end of that. Alright. I want a round 2. I don't approve of this. Alright, well. Let's see what happens here. Now my scout gets shot in the face a few times. Well, that's interesting. So they can actually move and shoot. That's kind of annoying. Okay. I have learned a few valuable skills here. Alright, well there we are. At least got somebody. And now we can use the rest of his movement right there. And see what happens. And we're going to get shot in the face. Well, alright then. Okay. Move you here. Ah, too bad. Alright, well, let's get into melee, and maybe we can keep that guy from using his best ability. Nope. Alright. Yeah, okay. I really want a... do you see why this is now why this was necessary? If we had been a group of hungry cannibals instead of the 3 of your own men, you already tired from a long journey, you would have all be cooking in a large pot right now. You're right, I'm not sure what went wrong. The quartermaster smiles reassuringly and begins to prepare himself a new pipe of tobacco. Let me give you some pointers for our rematch. First, you must plan your movement carefully. Don't rush your people past the enemy or they'll be skewered. Move carefully past the enemy. Keep your guard up. Secondly, surround your enemies. Few men in this world can defend themselves from 2 opponents on opposite sides. Wait, rematch? Surely you don't expect that I'll let you take these brave soldiers into our perilous jungles if you can't even outmaneuver me. We'll fight until you get the hang of it. Alright, I understand. Let's do this again. Alright. What else do we have? If you want to make the most of your arubesques, don't hang back and take pot shots. You must move your shooters closer to the enemy or they will hit nothing. Finally, make use of the environment if you can. Lure the enemies into choke points and use obstacles to isolate them so your own units don't get flanked. Okay, I will do as you say. Let's try this again. Let's see, who do we want to try this time? I wasn't terribly pleased with the hunter. Let's go with a soldier. A doctor could be very nice to have. Let's see, so I used a hunter. Maybe we'll use a hunter again. He did pretty good. We'll use 2 soldiers and a hunter again. And we're just going to do it as is. Alright, round 2. Okay. I have no idea how long this has been going on, to be honest, so this may be second episode already. We'll see. Let's see. Okay, so we already know that fighting from this range is not good. So let's do a little bit of luring. So this is a soldier and a soldier. So let's do it this way. We'll take some cover. And we're going to play conservatively then. We're going to let them add soldiers. Alright, weak melee attack that moves the target 1 space away from the hunter. Alright, let's do a flawless defense on each of these guys. And end the turn. And see what these guys decide to do now. So they're not going to actually move up. Oh, maybe they will. They're going to shoot and then move. Oh, they're moving under cover, I see. Oh, you lucky bastard. Okay. Let's see, we can't quite reach him. So let's see what we can do here. Well, you're a ranged attacker anyway, so let's see what you can do. Nice, good shot. Well played, okay. Alright, next, you. Ranged attack. No. Really want to get into a flank with that guy, but you know what would be better? Let's charge my soldiers right up into double melee with this guy. Now you're in trouble. Okay. And turn. What you gonna do now, bud? Smack me in the face with a sword? Sure, go ahead. This could have been a very poor decision. Alright. Oh, crap. That was stupid. That is the second time I've made that mistake. Okay, well, there's not much more I can do for him. You can at least switch to the right weapon and hit this guy as hard as you can. Okay. Let's hope for the best. And then you... Can you do it? Come around the corner. Nope, still no line of sight. There we go. Now we're talking. Alright. That was a little better. Oh, and he's going to do the doctory thing. But now the doctor is in melee with me. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now then, we need to take out this guy right here first. Let's try and do that with my archer first. Perfect. And that should give me enough power to nail this guy. And then that will let me... Let's see. Now, there was some sort of tactical move thing we could do. Let's see. Move past or away from enemies without provoking opportunity attacks. Well, let's get the doctor in the face. And then we will move you in right there. And we'll move you. Cannot do a tactical move now, so good to know. Okay, that's everybody's taken their actions. Alright, he's almost toast, but not quite. But I think this is going to be it. Yeah, okay. He's incapacitated, but that's okay. Okay. There's that. And let's move him forward and take a closer shot. Point blank. And that incapacitates that guy. Alright, and then you are going to go around. Alright, that's turn. Now we're going to corner him. With a flank. Alright, you're going to go here. And then here. Gotcha. Okay. Here we go. Sometimes I guess we just need to rotate the view a bit. Now we're talking. Alright, flanking attacks. Gotta love them. Turn. Yeah, I don't think you're going to do so well with your dagger here, are you? Speaking of which, switch to your dagger. And let's finish this thing. Not quite. Oh, he's really stubborn. Alright, take the finishing blow. There we go. Alright. Nobody got injured because this was a tutorial. But definitely an improvement this time. This time the quartermaster stays put after the battle and you must come to him. Well fought, you are quite the tactician. Well done indeed. Your people are free to join up with you if they wish. I have no qualms about letting you take them, and you can tell the governor I said so. I hope this is not the last we will see of each other, young man. I'll just nod appreciatively. You respond with a smile and a tired nod, and de Rossi pats you on the back, and he lights his pipe and walks back to his place in the shade. Cool. Well, alright, I can honestly say I earned that. So I am going to take a second to save the game and double check recording time, and I'll be right back. Well, I believe that will be an excellent place to end the first episode. I hope you've all very enjoyed this. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed it, if you want it to continue, I'm certainly going to keep blasting away at this for a little while longer tonight. But I'd be interested to hear what you think. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.